I know. I said I released the garden finish update. But hear me out, there were still some things I wanted to change. Okay, to be honest, many people told me the house looked like shit, and it kind of did. And this is why we revamped the entire house. In the horror game Besilent, the player is trapped in a weird garden-looking area with a house inside of it. This house did not really make sense. The rooms were very random and completely different from any normal house. I hadn't thought about that or the story behind it that much up to this point. I also got a lot of critique from some friends. And so me and the team came up with something. And with that I mean my designer made a blueprint for the new house and I had to do all the exhausting and complicated stuff. There were also some communication problems between me and the designers because going from a plan in 2D to a full 3D house in the game was pretty stressful. I had to build the basic shape of the house and then had to decorate it with textures and models. By the way, getting all of this on a budget is hard. And then make the whole thing playable. And not only for high-end PCs. I had to make sure worse PCs would not catch fire when starting up the game. Man, I hate optimization. Anyways, now to some lore we came up with about the house. The house was a factory once that has been abandoned a long time ago. Many years later, a person discovered the place and rebuilt the factory so that he could live and carry out experiments there. This is why there are many factory-like rooms and secret tunnels, but also rooms that look kind of like a living room. This is the starting point to the alchemist's story, about whom you will find out a lot more in the sewers. There are many new rooms like the Great Hall, the laboratory and the gallery, but some old ones are also still in the game, like the generator room and the bathroom. On top of the rework, I added a use to the cameras in the house. They will now be watching for you when the difficulty is hard and insane, and will notify the monster once they see you. After testing the game with a very bad PC, I noticed that items would just fall through the floor when spawning in, and this made the game impossible to play on these PCs. I really thought I fixed that stupid bug ages ago. Anyway, I spent some time crying in the corner and then 2 hours fixing the bug. But I'm glad to say I fixed it. Hopefully. Some more bug fixes and graphical changes are also included in this update. The gun crafting station now has a design and a new model, shout out to my 3D designer. The battery and stamina bar have new colors, which fit the game better. I added smooth camera and flashlight movements, tell me if you noticed that. And there is now finally a design for the settings menu. Oh, and the gun now doesn't sound like a nuke anymore. There are a lot more changes, but you're gonna have to see this for yourself. Now that this update is finally done, we will be able to focus all our resources on Besilent sewers. Well, almost all. If you liked what you saw in this video, please make sure to check out Besilent on Steam. The link is in the description. I have also been noticing that a lot of new people are joining the Nurtured Entertainment community. Thank you so much. This really means a lot to me and also to the team. Almost 150. That's really crazy. With that, have a good rest of your day and bye.